Next up, we have our backup, our flank assassins, and the power behind the team, which of course are our duelists. Damage. Logan will receive an increase to basic combat strength, but a slight decrease to the additional survivability after activating Undying Animal. He will also receive an increased base health from 300 to 350. His damage reduction ratio for Undying Animal will be reduced from 50% to 40%. Bucky will have a decreased long-range combat strength and increased survivability in medium close-range combat. He'll have an increased bonus health provided by Bionic Hook and Tainted Voltage from 30 to 40. His Radistern's projectile damage will go from 70 to 75. He will also have reduced area damage from 70 to 65 and reduced damage decay from 65% at 40 meters to 60%. However, he will have increased base health going from 250 to 275. Increased threat of Doreen and her furry friends and their ultimate ability. Addition of a new effect to the ultimate ability, Unbeatable Squirrel Tsunami. The squirrels will rush towards the nearest enemy after bouncing instead of bouncing randomly. The Squirrel Tsunami health will be reduced from 600 to 300. The Weather Witch needed an overall increase to her damage capability. They will be optimizing the feel of her left-click projectile and the release experience of her ultimate ability, increasing Windblade projectile speed from 100 meters a second to 150 meters a second, and left-click damage from 50 to 55. Increasing Bolt Rush damage from 70 to 80. After releasing ultimate ability Omega Hurricane, the bonus health provided for herself will be increased from 350 to 450. Moreover, following its conclusion, the extra health will no longer vanish instantly, but will instead diminish at a rate of 100 per second. They will be increasing Wanda's combat strength when she's facing duelists or strategists, increasing Chaos's control fixed damage from 50 seconds to 60 seconds, reducing the percentage damage per second from 5% to 3%, increasing Chthonian Burst's projectile damage from 30 to 35. They are slightly increasing the damage capability of Frank's shotgun for the Punisher, slightly reducing the spread of Deliverance. They will be providing more options for other heroes to counter the Demon Slayer's ultimate. Now the ultimate ability, Dance of the Butterfly, will check for barriers, including Magneto's Metal Bulwark, Hulk's Indestructible Guard, etc. They are optimizing the throwing feel of Namor's eggs, adjusting the throwing feel of Monster Spawn and Frozen Spawn. Namor can more accurately now throw them to the desired location. The Hand of Khonshu will receive a slight increase to the threat of his ultimate ability, increasing the number of talons generated by his ultimate ability, Hand of Khonshu, from 10 to 14, increasing the explosion radius of each talon from 4 meters to 5 meters. The Queen of Limbo definitely needed an increase to her threat after unleashing her ultimate ability. Umbral Incursion damage will be increased in Darkchild from 115 to 135. The Goddess of Death has been a menace, and they will slightly decrease her combat strength, reducing base health from 275 to 250. His medium long-range damage capability will be decreased, reducing the threatening combat radius, and slightly improving the close combat resistance for the Avenging Archer. They slightly reduce the spread of angle between every 2 blast arrows, reducing the triggering distance of the passive ability Archer's Focus from 60 meters to 40 meters, reducing the maximum additional damage of the passive from 80 to 70. Natasha was very much in need of optimization when evaluating the release experience of her abilities, as well as slightly increased the threat of her ultimate ability. The range of the first effect of Edge Dancer will be increased from a 3-meter radius to a 5-meter radius, reducing the time required for Fleetfoot to recover from 0 stamina to full from 12 seconds to 4 seconds, reducing the time required for the ultimate ability Electroplasm Explosion to reach maximum power from 1 second to 0.6 seconds. They are slightly decreasing T'Challa's combat survivability, reducing the additional health provided to self after refreshing vibranium marks with Spirit Rend from 40 to 30, and the upper limit of the additional health provided from 120 to 75. The team has said regarding season bonuses and team-ups, we'd like to clarify that given the brief duration of Season 0 and everyone's recent acclimatization to Marvel Rivals, we will not make extensive changes to or adjust team-up abilities in Season 1. Instead, we will make minor adjustments to the existing team-up values. Fear not, for we are planning exciting redesigns and adjustments to team up abilities in Season 2. So we do know for sure that these small changes will be seeing some bigger changes in the future with Season 2 rolling out in April. With some of these buffs and reductions, we should see some interesting gameplay amongst players who are wanting a little bit more of a change with some of their mains. I'll be keeping you updated as the season progresses and if any changes end up happening towards the middle and end of Season 1. Until then, I'll be enjoying this new season with the new little changes and figuring out the best places to put my Mines' penny on the new Midtown map. Don't forget to like and subscribe.